through your heart. It gives me control. Muscle and sinew that once obeyed you now rebels against you. How you can remain here at all confounds the mind.
It's still my heart. You think you can just come in and take over? I'm not gonna sit by and let that happen.
Don't even entertain any notions of escaping me, boy. In the end, your heart will be engulfed by mine forever.
Wrong. You're gonna get shown the door, old man.
As I recall, you couldn't even handle your own darkness. How then will you triumph over mine?
You'll find out soon enough.
Oh, so that's how it is it? Someone else has set foot in your heart. Eraqus, you sly fox.
I'm not afraid of what the darkness holds now. Even if you do wrest control of my heart from me. Even if you cast me into the deepest, darkest abyss. You'll never sway me from the one cause that pushes me to keep on fighting. Whatever the cost, I'm ready to pay it.
Brave words, to be sure. But I'm a patient man. We can take as much time as we need to settle this little property dispute. However, know this. You are just one of many roads that I might choose to take. Trust me, I made certain of that.
Hey, Mr. Master. Oh, come on, you don't even know your pal? Please tell me the amnesia was just a sick joke. Boy, this is some cliche. Hey, you're not Terra. Just gotta check. As if. Well, don't sweat it. I got your back.
Who are you?
Why, hello. It's not often I get visitors.
Please, call me Aqua. Why are you sitting here all alone in the realm of darkness? How did you end up here?
Well, I can tell you this is my second time on these shores. But unfortunately, much like the first, I do not remember who I am or whence I came. Everything was washed away in whatever currents carried me here.
That's too bad. I know I've been here a long time, wandering through the endless hours, unable to escape.
You wish to return to your own world?
It's my friends. I promised I'd be there for them.
Your friends? Somewhere in the scraps of memory I have left, you remind me of a boy I once knew. He is very much like you. True to his friends and kind, this boy travels to many worlds and fights to keep the light safe.
Keep the light safe? I've been away too long. Did something happen out there? Are the worlds in danger?
Sad to say, they nearly fell to darkness more than once. But at every turn, that boy arrived with keyblade in hand to save the day.
Huh? Wait a sec. Is his name Terra or Ven?
Neither of those, I'm afraid.
Should have known.
How long has it been since I met him? At least a year now, perhaps more. Back then, my heart was clouded with vengeance. I did terrible things, both to him and his friends. I brought unhappiness to more lives than one. I felt something must be done. Was that why? A means of clearing my conscience, or perhaps out of a sort of scholarly instinct? While the boy slept his long sleep, I hid the results of my research inside him, transplanting the data to where it might best serve a purpose. In fact, I would like to believe maybe he can set things right. A boy like him who touches so many hearts, he could open the right door and save all those people whose lives I managed to ruin. So many are still waiting for their new beginning, their birth by sleep. Even me, and even you.
What's this boy's name?
His name is...
Sora.
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 Riku.
Your mind's made up?
Yeah.
Sora.
Kairi.
Mm.
It's just, they really need me. I have to go. I am who I am. Because of them.
See you soon. As long as you're with me, I'll always find my way back. Always. What? What is going on?
Now we're actually going to move around here. Let's make sure that there's no chest or anything. I don't think there is, but I will say I really have enjoyed this game. Playing it through the story like 3 times kind of gets a little bit old. I'll be completely honest. Ooh, we're actually going to fight some Heartless now. But like I said, doing it 3 times gets a little bit annoying. But it is what it is. I mean, that's not a big deal. But I wish it wasn't. I just wish it wasn't as annoying. I said, and you get some difference, but there's a lot of it that is not different. So that's when it kind of gets to the point that it's like I don't really care for this. But other than that, like I said, it was all pretty good. I'm not going to say it wasn't. I'm not going to say it's the best one so far, but it was pretty good, and I like that you got some more of the story to handle. That's always nice whenever you get a little bit more story. I don't know which way I should go. My biggest problem right now with, I guess, Kingdom Hearts in general right now is the fact that I don't know what the heck you think you are. Okay, so I need to... Oh, there's actually chests here. I gotta collect these. But the biggest thing, like, Kingdom Hearts 2 kind of started in the fight with Terra, Xehanort, however you want to call him. I think they just called him the Lingering Will. But, some of these super boss fights, like in my last episode you'd see that I did all the super boss fights for this, they're kind of not really fair. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not... It's not like Dark Souls or anything like that where you're like, oh, okay, well, as long as I learn patterns and do this, then we will figure it out. In this, you can learn all the patterns you want. All it takes is for them to do a pattern that puts you in a really bad way. And that's saying something, because whenever I fought them all, we were all... I mean, all my guys were leveled up to level 99. I don't know, should I go... Let's go check out this area. But all my guys were leveled up to level 99. So there was there's no better that you could be at that point. But we still, the Vanitas Remnant and I guess he's the Unknown. I will say the Unknown was easier for me than the Remnant. I hated that. Every time I won, it was just by luck. I mean, even the one like I recorded, I think I had Ventus fighting whenever I recorded. Even that one, whenever I won, I didn't know I won. I thought I lost. I really did. I thought I lost, so I was mad. But then it turned out I won, so then, yeah. That's happened every time, but those bosses are kind of getting to where there is no... Like, there's no figuring out what's going on and just handling it and doing it looking good, I guess is what I should say. Like, I just am not able to look good while I'm doing it because there is no way for me to. Because I kind of want to change Keyblades, but I think this is the only Keyblade we get to have. But like I said, that's kind of like my biggest pet peeve in this so far. And I guess this one wouldn't be so bad other than to complete all of their reports. I had to beat each boss 3 times. I mean, each boss had to be beat 3 times. So even like the Unknown, the first time I beat him with Terra, which, come to find out after I read and like, after I beat him with Terra and I found out Terra's the hardest one to play him with, which pissed me off. Because I was really trying to break it up, where I used all 3 of them to fight the super bosses, and like once I found the Remnant, I'm like, oh, this would be cool with Ventus. Ventus will be a really cool one to have here. And I knew I wanted to use Aqua for the one. I just knew of Ericus at the time, but I knew I wanted to use Aqua for that one. So I don't know why, I just felt like Aqua, and so I was like, oh, the other one will be Terra. Come to find out, Terra is the hardest one to play it with. Like I said, and come to find out, I guess Unknown's the hardest boss in the game. I found the Vanitas one harder. I don't know. I always had trouble with the Vanitas ones, especially because he disappeared so much. That always just made me mad. So it is what it is, but that's where I'm kind of getting a little bit burnt out on Kingdom Hearts games, as far as like completing them. is like the super boss parts of it are getting really, really stupid. I mean, like, it went from, oh, you know, I always mention Dark Souls whenever I mention these, it's like, oh, you be good at it and you learn their patterns and everything like that, you will have a chance. You know, you'll be able to beat them real easy, or I say easy, but you'll be able to consistently beat them. With this game, I feel like even if you have their stuff down, because I mean, I got to where I figured out how to do all the unknown stuff, but there would still be times when he'd throw 2 things back to back that are just they're going to kill you. There is no hope to just block it and be fine. There just isn't. I don't know what it is, but it just isn't. I think I might have chose the wrong way. Let's check our reports. You'll see my time down there is real bad, because Aqua, to get her to level 99, the other 2 are easy because the levels on all the places go up. To get her to level 99, like as far as before the final episode, it's a lot of grinding, and so I try to do the experience walker and just rubber band my joysticks, and I was at like level 80. I left it on all night. I think we got to level 84. And so I gave up on that and we just grinded out the last like 15 levels. I will say the levels in this one have meant, I mean, they still mean the same as regular ones, but I guess I was so used to Kingdom Hearts 2 where you could kind of really level up your guy by giving them all the boosts and everything. Okay, so all this has got to be done a certain way. Like I said, leveling up all the boosts and everything is something that I missed. I mean, there's just some of this that I didn't like. Like I said, the 3. I mean, it was cool that you got different perspectives, but I was still sitting there going, I wish. I wish it wasn't this much. I said, and it felt like, I don't know if it's just the way I was playing it or what, but it felt like Terra's playthrough. I took a while to play through it, and then as I moved on to like Ventus and Aqua, it seemed like there was less fighting and less story. Like Terra, there was a really good like character building aspect of it. You know, him fighting the darkness, him doing that. It felt like there was a really cool character building one, where with Ventus, and I mean, I know Ventus was like, oh, I gotta find this and all that, but I still felt like it was not as much. And then with Aqua, it kind of, I don't know, it just felt like it kind of went away. Like there was no, I mean, I know there was a little bit as far as like, oh, you know, trusting your friends, all this stuff, but I mean, I just felt like we were missing some stuff. I just felt like we were missing things that would have made it, would have been given a little bit more story and everything. But so I guess that happens whenever you play 3 times. You kind of, and that's what I'm saying. Like it could be how I played it, because once you visit Neverland 3 times and all that, you're gonna kind of run through it. That's just all there is. And that's where it kind of got to, is I was just kind of running through it like, I've been here, we've fought all these. I mean, I like that they had some different bosses, but those only get you so far. Wow. The mines are the greatest thing. Like, if you don't have mines in your deck, I don't know. So that was the thing, is even like the super bosses with Vanitas, you could use mines. With the unknown, you couldn't, and I still had an easier time with unknown. Which I thought that was cool, you know, you could spam mines and everything. Because this mines and the Thunder Surge kind of became a, I won't say a cheap way to win, because you still had to try, but you get the invincibility frames from the up. Oh, I need to be up here anyway. Did you really just hit me as you spawned, dummy? But as far as those just being like a cheap way to win, you still had to try. But they're really good for invincibility. That aerial slam, you know, I always did the shoot, what is it called? The Sonic Blade, I think. You know, I swore by that because, oh, you can actually stagger bosses, like in the arena, you can stagger them with it. Oh yeah, that's all fine until the bosses don't stagger, which Vanitas and all the super bosses, the Ericus armor, the unknown No Heart, which I liked fighting the No Heart. It was pretty cool to fight him. I really liked it. Let's see, do I got all the treasures? I'm missing one. It might be in here, like to the right. But like, it was cool to fight him. But I will say, after fighting, because the way that I did it is I fought the Remnant, the Unknown, and then I went and fought the Ericus armor and No Heart. Once you fight and go through all the Vanitas, No Heart, and all that stuff, the Ericus armor and No Heart are simple. Their moves look like they're in slow motion, because you can actually see what move's coming. So that was fun, being able to actually see what your enemy's doing. But like I said, that's where I'm kind of getting burnt out on completing. Like, if I just play through this story, it's whatever. I mean, it's really fun. But as far as like doing the completion and getting all the reports and everything, this one tried my patience. And it might be because I had to fight them 3 times and beat them. So that makes me like, I don't want to replay this. I mean, that's really what it is. Like, it makes me like sit here and think I'll never like go back and redo this game. I just won't. Wow, this is fun. All you got to do is sit here and use the mines. Rhythm Mixer, that's a big O. I have my 0 experience turned on because I don't need experience anymore as a level 99. Now, once you get to level 99, experience means nothing. But yeah, I just doing everything 3 times kind of just started getting on my nerves, where it was like, man, this is like work at this point. So if we'd have had like some major difference in this, it'd have been better. But there really wasn't major differences through the story other than how the characters played.
This monster, this is no unversed. Just a dweller of darkness.
This looks like a behemoth to me. We'll say something I found hard is what the heck is up with this? It is basically a behemoth, but it's a really cool looking one. I will say, once you get done fighting the super bosses, to fight all these bosses is a very weird experience, and you will not be that good at it. You just won't, because you're so used to having to run away so much and do certain things, that to fight regular bosses again is just a little bit weird. Again, you just need to get Rhythm Mixer, get it all the way up, hit everything, you're fine. Doesn't work against Unknown and Vanitas Remnant, but
Oh, could it be?
yeah, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. You'll notice our archive completion is only 94%. I'm missing, like, buying some items. It's not a big deal. I mean, we've completed everything. We're going to get our platinum. We've basically completed everything. All we're missing is buying some items and all that stuff. So, well, guys, thanks for watching. We'll do the next Kingdom Hearts one in the series in this package and all that stuff. We'll keep going. I like them. Like I said, the super bosses are going to be what I'm starting to not like. I'm getting used to the critical mode stuff, but the super bosses are starting to get